A third-generation short-track legend still writes his story that includes 3 wins in the greatest race in the history of spring. Bobby Santos III was born into the sport. His grandfather, the 𝗦𝗶𝘇𝗶𝘇𝗹𝗲 Bobby Santos, was highly successful in the Northeast during the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. His accomplishments include 2 Stafford Track Championships on the dirt in 1964 and 65. That foreshadowed what was to come 2 generations later, when Bobby Santos III began his racing career in quarter midgets at the age of 4, traveling to the country's biggest events in the late 90s. The Franklin, Mass. Native made a seamless transition to the full-size midgets on much larger tracks, winning his first major race in 2002, the Boston Louis Memorial at Waterford. Santos would then dip his toes in the NASCAR modified scene a few years later, running a handful of races for legendary car owner Joe Brady. He would later dabble in stock cars, running select ARCA and Xfinity Series events, but he never really left his Northeast roots. Santos won the 2010 NASCAR modified title with Bob Garbarino's Mystic Missile, to go along with a plethora of victories all over the region, including 6 tour races at Stafford. Bobby had 3 of his 10 Stafford wins come in the Napa Spring Sizzler, conquering the race in 2011, 2013, and 2014. Santos is just one of 7 drivers to win the greatest race in the history of spring at least 3 times. The 51st running of the Napa Spring Sizzler opens the 2023 season, taking place Sunday, April 30th, while the Napa Auto Parts dual qualifying races will be held on Saturday, April 29th. Purchase your tickets right now online at StaffordSpeedway.com.